Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jennifer J. I am the Premier VA. I consult with business owners to ensure they're building the proper systems and automations in their businesses. Okay, so let's talk about today systems. What's in it for me? Why should I get systems? What are systems, right? So let's even talk about the word system. All right. So for me, I use the acronym in systems. So it's save your sanity, time, energy, and money, right? So a system does all of that. A system saves your sanity, your time, your money, and your energy. So we're going to break that down today in just how can we do that in our business, all right? So let's first break down what a system is. So I'm going to read from the systems playbook. Okay. So a system is a series of processes implemented together to achieve an overall goal. A system helps your business run. So if we think about that for a minute, there are multiple systems that we can implement in our businesses. Those can be software systems, those can be processes that you put together in your business, those can be a software system that you need to implement. Okay. So today we're talking about both. We're talking about software systems you need to implement into your business, and we're talking about the systems, the processes, the step by step that you need to do to manage your business and save yourself sanity, time, energy, and money. Okay. So, and don't be out here stealing my acronyms either. That's my acronym. All right. It's the PVA acronym. It's the Premier VA acronym. Okay. So don't be out here quoting my acronym. And if you do, you better say the Premier VA said this. All right. Okay. So the first thing we want to talk about is listen, I hear you talking about these systems. How can they benefit me? Right? So, the way they can benefit you is by number one, allowing you to just show up. Well, Jen, what do you mean by just show up? So, just showing up is just showing up here. So, I'll give you a prime example. You're here and listening because of a couple things. You either received an email that I was going to be at this place and this time. You may have received a text that I'm going to be at this place and this time. You may have received a notification that I was here at this place and this time, right? Those are systems. All right. And what happens is those are either set up by you or someone else. Okay. So if we're using other platforms, those other platforms are going to make sure that you're being seen because they want to keep you on their platform, right? So if you're live on Instagram, Instagram is going to push it out to people. Hey, this person is live. All right. This person has shown up on our platform. We want you to see them and we want you to be able to stay on our platform more. Right. Because these different platforms are selfish and that's their system. Their system is when people are going live, show other people that they're live. Clubhouse has a system. You call it algorithms, but I'm not about to confuse you with technical terms, okay? Yes, the algorithm is what pushes it. If you really want to get technique, I could talk about binary code and how it happens in the back end, but you don't want to hear all that. And you don't come to listen to me to hear all those technical terms. You come to me because I can break it down so you can understand. So the system, we're calling it, is what is pushing the engagement. The system is what is pushing it. So this just allows you to show up. For coaches and consultants, this is what showing up looks like for you. Okay. You want someone to book a call with you. You want someone to book your services. They go to a link, they fill out some information, they pay if you're charging. Once they pay, then they get the necessary items you need to send. If you need them to fill out another form, have that automatically sent, right? If someone needs to be notified, have that automation set. If you need to be notified and you need to do something on the back end, have that notification sent. Because then what happens is on that appointment time, all you have to do is show up, right? You're not waiting like, oh my God, somebody booked this appointment. Now I have to do all this work. I have to send them these emails. I have to send them the link to Zoom. No, did you know you can just integrate Zoom with Acuity, with Calendly, with most systems? You can just integrate Zoom and you don't ever have to send a Zoom link. You can integrate Zoom in your Google Calendar. Did you know that? Did you know that if you integrate Zoom to your Google Calendar and you create a calendar appointment and put that person's email in, now they have the Zoom link, you have the Zoom link, and all you need to do is show up. So, this is what showing up looks like when you have your systems in place. So, again, what do systems do for me? The next thing, increased income. Y'all don't want money? Y'all don't want money out here? I have never heard anyone say, listen, I don't care about money. I don't care about increased income. Do you want money? That is my question. Because implementing systems in your business increases your revenue. How does it do that? It does that because you're increasing the amount of leads that are coming through your system. You're increasing the amount of exposure that you have. You're increasing the amount of people that lay eyes on your business with systems. So if we talk about systems, an ad is a system that's increasing your amount of exposure, right? But if you set up an ad, there has to be things that happen on the back end, right? So if you have a course, shout out to Justin, I see him on here, Maestro. If you have a course, if that's what you're leading your ad to, when they click that button and pay, then you need to release their credentials to be able to log on to the course, right? System, not okay. I ran an ad, the person paid through a PayPal link, and there's no automation set up. Now I have to go back in my system and look at all of these different automations these different emails to say, oh my God, okay, I have to send this person the course. I have to add this person to the course. No, we're not doing that. Okay. We're saving ourselves time, energy, and money. Okay. So increase money. That is how systems increase your money, increase your revenue. Now, you tell me if you don't want more money, then listen, do what you do. Okay. Do what you do. But I know that you need money to live. Okay. I know that your house is not free. I know your car needs gas and you have to have money. I know food is not free. You have to pay. I know medical bills are not free. You have to pay. So you need money, whether it's just to take care of your necessary living expenses or for you to live the life you want to live. Okay. So, number three, your health. All right. A lot of you don't think of it this way, but putting systems in your business helps your health. Why? Because think about what I just said. if you're running an ad, if you're having people sign up to your services and you don't have these systems in place, now you're sitting here watching an email. And when you're watching the email, now you're doing all of this work, right? And so you're trying to email them, you're waiting on them to email you back. Then you're trying to add them into a course, you're trying to send them information, you're trying to make sure that they filled out whatever form you sent them or survey you sent them. And how long does that take? So if you multiply that every day, you're spending more time. So that's more time sitting around. It's more time not exercising. It's more time doing sedentary work, right? You're sitting around. So your body is not getting the exercise it needs. And number one, I'm sure you're not eating right because you're trying to make sure that you get done what you need to get done, right? All right. So that is health. I'm not going to touch on that, but uh that's what you need. All right. I know it. I know it because I've done it. Okay. Number 4, time. Now, I just gave you, and all of these are building on each other. I just gave you the example of how in health, sorry, just gave you the example of how in health you're sitting around and you're answering all these emails, you're not getting exercise, you're not eating properly. But one thing that's taken away from that is time. You're spending all this time doing something that you could have been doing something else, right? You could have been taking this time to do other things, whatever those other things are that you could be doing, which is generating more money, generating more leads, being on live to be able to bring awareness to your business and what you have to offer, right? Because now that you have your system set up, you can go on live and do stuff like, hey, text systems to 77948, shameless plug. And so I don't have to sit here and watch that text system. The text system is going to take care of itself. So when I say, hey, text systems to 77948, because you know you need systems in your business, you just don't know what systems you need or how to set them up. But if you text 77948, I got something for you that's going to help you with that. So text systems to 77948. That system is firing off without me being there. And it's going through the process without me being there, right? That's a system. That's saving me time, right? I made one statement. It took less than a minute to say. All right. So the last one and the most important, and I will recap these. The last one is to change your mindset and stay focused. So, what do I mean by that? It is very easy to take advice from any and everyone, right? It is very easy for even me to say, this is the system I use and this is how I set it up. But what I'm not telling you is who my client avatar is. Who is my ideal client? Who are the clients and customers that I'm sending this to? Because my client avatar and your client avatar is totally different. Your business models, goals, and visions are different than mine. So my systems and your systems shouldn't really be the same, right? Because I need more things in my systems than you need in yours, right? I need things to ping and ding at me and notify me. You may not need that. You may not want that. So, why would you set your system up exactly like I do? So, when I say change your mindset and stay focused, the focus is this is what I have identified for my business, and I am going to move forward and not get blindsided by all of these other shiny objects. I'm not going to get blindsided by all these other people who are coming at me with their systems and, oh, it's a better way and it's this. You haven't even established what you have now. So think about this. When you drive a car, do you drive the car with the door open? No. You get in a car, you put both of your feet in the car, you close the door, and you're gone, right? That's the same thing you need to do when you're implementing systems in your business. There's always going to be another new system. There's always going to be someone who comes up with something better. But if you have your blueprint and you've done the work for what your business needs to move forward, then you know if that system will even fit into your business model. Because a lot of times we're putting systems in our business that don't fit into our business model, right? So if you know that you're selling to people who are from the age of 60, let's say you're doing insurance and you're selling from the age of 60 up, you're not about to text them. Not, you can't text them. You have to, number one, you have to implement some type of phone call system or in-person system, because they're not going to be, they don't have their phones in their hands like the other demographics, right? And if they do, they're not really paying attention to all them little text messages you sending. So you have to know what system worked for your audience, right? And you have to know what they're going to understand. You can't just really text somebody financial advice. That doesn't work for that type of business, right? So just to recap, we're talking about systems. What's in it for me, basically? Why should I, as a business owner, implement systems? And my acronym for systems is save your sanity, time, energy, and money. And listen, don't be stealing my acronym. And if you do, you better put my name on it. So your sanity, that's the mindset piece, super important. Okay. So the 5 tips that I gave you are to show up. You're implementing systems to show up in your business, to just show up, because with the right systems set up, you can just show up and be great. If you're a coach, you just want to coach. You don't want to do all this admin stuff. You just want to coach. Look, the system can manage all this stuff to get them on the call. I just want to coach them. All right. Then the proper systems are going to increase your income. It's going to increase your revenue, because it should be increasing your leads. It should be increasing the amount of bandwidth you have coming in your business. So it should be increasing your income. Number 3, your health. You should be able to better your health, because now you're able to make better decisions. You're not sitting at a desk all day. You're able to exercise. You're able to eat properly and all of those. And number 4, give you your time back. The time is one thing we can't get back. So it gives you your time back to be able to manage the things that you need to manage outside of all of these administrative tasks and chasing people down and making sure they've done what you asked them to do to get into your program. And last but not least, number 5, change your mindset and stay focused. Stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on the reason why you're implementing the systems and the reason why your business is even existing. All right. So that is why you need systems in your